just to wrap this up, and I'll answer questions. You get started for a couple $100. $49, choose your product. You help a couple people get started. You plug into a system that we've developed called the Evolv Life Team System. This was our other final component that made us choose Evolv Health. We had to be with a company that gave us permission to build a leadership platform for the people. Bill and I talked about this briefly the very first time he and I talked on the phone. He's been around this industry for a long time. Here's what we talked about. If you don't grow your people, you'll never be able to grow your business. Because we all come in with some type of baggage, preconceived ideas, preconceived whatever. And, you know, Paige, I'm sorry, what do you do for a living?
I'm a retired tennis pro. I run a tennis program.
Okay, perfect. You're an expert, and to me, you would be a complete expert in tennis. Okay, I would come to you to learn about how to hit a tennis ball, right? But if you, not knowing anything about network marketing, came into the network marketing world, the first question that a person asks when they get in this business is, what do I do? What's next? Well, we've got the professional tennis players or the professional network marketers, the people that have built these businesses for years. What we've done is we've developed a leadership training module, if you will, that has continuing education, an ongoing system of helping to raise people's level of thinking, teach them the practical application of how to build a business like this, from people that have made seven-figure incomes in the industry. From 50 grand a year to 7 figures, those people know how to build this. And they teach people how to do the same thing. We develop CDs, DVDs like you watched, presentation binders, all kinds of things. But the whole purpose of it is to raise a person's personal growth so that they can grow their business. Last part I'm going to show you, and then we're done. What we created with this, and this is what we had to have final approval from the company. And for me, this was what sealed the deal. Because some years ago, remember I told you earlier, my passion is people. And my biggest heart's desire is to see people truly walk in their God-given destiny, to live their dreams, and to be everything that God created them to be. That's what I go to sleep at night thinking about it. I wake up in the morning thinking about it. It starts with my kids, with my wife, with everybody I meet. I want people to realize their destiny. That's what I'm all about. That's what I love to do. So I knew we had to have something that gave people the ability to do that. What we created with ELT is this, and I'll do this real quick and simple. ELT is an educational system that teaches people how to be successful in this business and in life. Okay, we believe it's all about leadership. We want to teach people to be better husbands, better spouses, better wives, better business people, all the way across the board, okay? ELT does that, but we had to create a system that wasn't about, can we sell Paige thousands of tapes, books, and stuff so I can make a big check? Make sense? Because you know there's money in that business, right? Let's be honest. There's money in tools, marketing material. So what we did is we created a 100% transparent revenue sharing model. And here's kind of how it works. It's like a big swimming pool, okay? And people jump in this pool, okay? What we've learned is people get started in this industry because of a good product or they want to make money. That's not why they stay in. They stay in because of the culture. They stay in because of the environment. They stay in because of the people. That's why they stick around. It's a relationship. So what happens is this, when we all get in, we are creating a current in this pool. This current is the culture of leadership, the culture of building people to become successful. This culture, this current of people starts stirring so fast that what happens is, and I watched this in my career, what happens is people jump in the pool and they're caught up in the current and they just become successful. It's like a conveyor belt to success. It's really what happens. But what we've done is let's go back to Page International as our example. Page International builds this business, builds a significant business, has lots of people that are having products delivered to their door, and they're taking gel, they're taking protein, they're drinking the water, whatever it might be. And you're making a lot of money from the Evolv compensation plan. What we have created is a model that this whole organization that you've developed is going to need CDs, DVDs, books, all of that stuff. Monthly seminars, monthly meetings, conventions every 3 to 4 months where they can be raised up to learn leadership. Well, every single dollar that comes into the ELT model is equally divided through shares. So if I have X amount of people that are purchasing tools and marketing material, based on the shares that that produces, Page International would now receive an additional check from Evolv Life Team. In its simplest explanation, here's how it would work. If Page International is getting $10,000 a month from Evolv, you can expect to get a $10,000 a month from Evolv Life Team. Our compensation model literally is being converged right into the back office of Evolv Health. So when you're in your ELT back office, it will look like your Evolv Health back office. You'll look at your 2 business centers that flow down this whole genealogy of people, and there'll be a little star on each one of those people that is purchasing materials from the continuing education program, and you'll be able to say, okay, my Evolv check's $10,000 a month, my ELT check this month is $10,600.
Explain that the ELT is your website. It's your back office on your website. It's a website that you will get on a monthly basis for $39.95. Now, once you sponsor 4 people in the business, correct me if I'm wrong, that website becomes free. Is that correct?
Yeah, and basically, that's one of the tools. So ELT has developed a online marketing system called myeltsystem.com. When you get started, you'll have access to that online system. The back office of that system is where everybody that you personally, plus everyone on your team, would go there and purchase books, CDs, DVDs, apparel, all kinds of different things. Here's the thing, all of it is creating business volume. You're teaching leadership, and all of it creates business volume. Okay, that business volume, instead of going into my pocket because I created the system, it goes into a shared pool based on the revenue of your organization. So if you're, and it's the same thing on conventions. We have a convention coming up in Columbus at the end of February. The tickets are like $149. Well, it's a weekend event. It's in Columbus, Ohio. It's at a 5-star hotel. We put on a full production for the weekend. We bring in Trey White, the owners, doctors, top leaders in the industry to teach and help people grow their business. Well, let's use Page International. Page International 3 years from now goes to that convention, has 1,000 people in the room from your organization. Let's just say that $25 of every single ticket sold is yours. But someone in your group had 50 people, and they're getting a share based on their 50 that were there as well. It's the most unique concept, because now, this is what I tell people all the time, I am a network marketer. I've been around this industry for a while. The work is the same. If I'm in this company or that company, it's the same. You can do some stuff online. You can meet people over a cup of coffee. The work is the same, okay? Don't let anybody fool you. You're going to do the same stuff that you do with whatever, okay? But here's the difference. If I'm going to do it, do I want to get paid once or do I want to get paid twice? I want to get paid twice. I'll take the check from Evolv Health every single week, just like I'll take the check from Evolv Life Team every single week. Me personally, I understand the importance of a system. The word system is an acronym which stands for, if you follow a system, you will save yourself time, energy, and money. Systems are duplicatable. I always tell people, don't duplicate people, duplicate principle. Okay? Duplicate a pattern that's proven. That's what ELT is. We're all about creating systems and recipes of success that when people plug into, they can have success. So the idea is this. You get paid twice. We've created additional, under this ELT umbrella, there's a lot that goes into it. As you build this business, if you're a person that's always had an inspiration in your heart or a desire that you want to be an author, we have our own publishing company called ELT Publishing. When a person in the business gets to making $10,000 per month, what we do is we fly them out to New York to the #1 speaking course in the country. It's called Speak Easy. They take you through a 9-day course on public speaking. They help you write your keynote speech. We help you publish your book based on the leadership thought or principle that you want to write on. We publish the book, and then what we do is we have a thing called ELT seminars. Outside of network marketing, you're promoted as an author and speaker all around the country, paid an additional speaker's fee, and all these. This thing goes.
And you're paid on the books. I mean,
it's insane.
Your book goes out. That, from what I understand, from what I've read about it,
yep.
you can get published, and then your book will become the book of the month. That month, for every single distributor in the company, company-wide, you'll become an instant millionaire just from that.
Think about this concept.
Think
about this concept. It takes 30,000 sales of a book to be considered a best-selling book. That's what it has to hit. 30,000 sold. Like Bill said, a person chooses to write a book on leadership, whatever you're, single moms and whatever. That book is published and distributed through the organization. Overnight, you're a New York Times bestseller. Here's the vision. The vision is this. You will then be promoted, let's just use this example. Single mom teaches principles of success to single moms. She writes a book. It's a New York Times bestseller. We go into Chicago. We promote a seminar with her coming in town to speak. She comes in. Cost of the ticket is X amount of dollars. All of that money is revenue to the ELT model. But the speaker's fee on average is, the speaking fee nowadays is $20,000 for a keynote speech. That person is paid $20,000 for speaking. They're paid royalties on their book. And they just so happen at the event with 1,000 women from Chicago to have an Evolv health table at the back. Just happens to be there.
You walk on with about 100 grand.
And so the idea is, that's where this is, to me, I believe, a breakthrough in the industry. I think that that's the game changer. You've got the ability to earn multiple checks. You've got the ability to make good, quick money. You've got the ability to make some long-term money. The compensation plan is significant for the person that wants to create wealth, true generational wealth. And I could go into all kinds of detail, but that is pretty much what we do. Okay, so here's what I'll leave you with. As you evaluate this, know this. This really is probably the largest meeting we've had in Tampa. That's not an exaggeration, right? Okay. If you were to walk out here tomorrow and you were to ask 10 people, have you ever seen this? The first thing they're going to say is, what, a bottle of water? Say, no, have you ever heard of this company called Evolv Health? 9 out of 10 are going to say no. Probably 10 out of 10, but I'm covering my backside. 9 out of 10 are going to say, I never heard of it, right? Here's the question. What are the chances that over the next few months, we could team up with you and help you accomplish something that you might want to accomplish in your life? Maybe you're looking to make a few extra $1,000 a month. Maybe you're looking to make an extra $500 a month. Maybe you're looking at this and saying, I could make $1 million a year. I don't care what it is, but the idea is this. You're going to go out and ask 10 people if they've ever heard of this. They're all going to tell you probably no. Out of that 10, what we know is this. If we expose this business to those 10, about 2 of them are going to say, you know what? I think that's a good deal. I think I might be able to do something with that. And what I have learned is that will literally create dynasties. 2 out of 10, duplicated over time, will create an army of people in a volunteer army that literally will produce amazing financial results, amazing health results, and literally change lives. And so what I've learned is when looking at these types of businesses and looking at Evolv, most people make one of 3 decisions. Either one, they look at this and they say, no brainer, I see it, what do I do, what's my next move, okay? Or they say, I'm probably a number 2. And number 2 says, it looks really, 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 really good. I want to try the product. I want to do some more evaluation. It looks really good. I just want to do some due diligence. See, number 1 says, let's lock and load. I'm ready to go. Let's do this at my house next week. Bill, you've met him, right? That person says, I want to do this at my house next week. I'll have 20 people there. That's number 1. Number 2 says, it looks really good. I'm really close to thinking, let's just go ahead and do it. But let me do a little due diligence. Let me get the product. Let me do some research. That's number 2. Number 3 says, you know what? This whole thing is not for me. But I'm cool with being healthy. I'm not opposed to having some good cellular health. And so you know what? Let me be one of your preferred customers. A preferred customer is what? It's a person that pays distributor cost, that gets a case or 2 of product shipped to their house every single month, and they try the product. You're never obligated. If you don't like it, you get off of it. But my experience is most people are either level 1, level 2, or level 3. So what I want to encourage you to do is this. Just decide. Choose one of those. Either get involved, let us help you, pick 2, help 2, teach 2, and let's see what we can do. If that's not you, do your due diligence, experience the benefits of the product, but don't wait too long, okay? Because when you understand the concept of a binary, what that means is when I'm out there talking to 10 people, they're going in someone's business. It might as well be yours. Everyone builds 2 business centers. Kathy is in one of my business centers, right? So when Kathy helps people get started and I help people get started, they fall under one of my 2 business centers like they fall under one of her 2 business centers. They're going to go in someone's business, okay? Don't wait too long, but do your due diligence. And if it's not for you, at least experience the benefit of a great product that's scientifically proven that we believe is going to change the world one sip at a time, okay? So I appreciate your time.